What causes a delayed sleep phase in teenagers? Imagine feeling wide awake when everyone else is winding down for the night. That's what many teenagers experience, and it's not just bad habits. It's a real biological shift happening inside their bodies. During adolescence, a teen's internal clock, called the circadian rhythm, naturally moves later. This means they start feeling alert later in the evening and want to sleep later in the morning. This shift is part of normal brain development during this stage of life. As their brains grow, especially the parts that control sleep and wakefulness, the internal clock adjusts. Puberty causes a change in hormones that regulate sleep, like melatonin. In teenagers, melatonin releases happens later in the evening, delaying the feeling of sleepiness. This is why they often don't feel sleepy until midnight or even later. Genetics also play a role. Some teens inherit gene variants that make their internal clock run even slower or shift more. This genetic influence can make it harder for them to fall asleep early. Their bodies also produce less sleep pressure during the day. Sleep pressure is the biological drive to sleep that builds up the longer you stay awake. Because teens often feel less sleepy in the evening, they stay awake longer. Environmental factors add to this delay. Bright artificial lights from screens like phones, tablets, and computers suppress melatonin. Using these devices in the evening tricks the brain into thinking it's still daytime. Irregular sleep schedules, such as staying up late on weekends and sleeping in on weekdays, disrupt their natural rhythm. This pattern, often called social jet lag, makes it even harder for their internal clock to stay on track. Consuming caffeine or engaging in stimulating activities before bed also makes falling asleep early more difficult. Understanding these causes helps parents support their teens better. It's not laziness or poor discipline, but a mix of biological, genetic, and environmental factors. Encouraging consistent sleep routines, limiting screen time before bed, and creating a calming environment can help. Recognizing that this shift is normal during brain development can foster patience and empathy. In the end, helping teens manage these changes involves understanding their biology and guiding them toward healthy sleep habits.